A Mission man is out thousands of dollars tonight. He hired a roofer to fix storm damage from earlier this year, but months later, that man he paid hasn't touched his home.
So he called 5 on your side for help tracking down that roofer. Channel 5's Bella Michaels answered the call.
Raul Guerra Jr. is a bus driver at Mission ISD. Between his busy work schedule, he likes to sit on his patio and drink coffee, something he began to do more of after the spring storms destroyed his roof, causing water to leak in his home. He needed someone to fix his roof, and this past July, someone approached him.
I was sitting here, just relaxing, and a truck showed up, and a gentleman got off. He introduced himself as Chris Perez. And he offered to fix my roof because it was damaged by the hail.
Parts of his roof had no shingles, so he was open to the offer. He trusted the contractor because he saw business signs down the street in front of his neighbor's house.
I mean, I had nothing to doubt or, not to trust him since he was doing it down the street. So I says, well, you know what? I have an insurance check, and since you're doing it down the street, I'll let you do my house.
Guerra wrote him a check for more than $6,200. Guerra says Perez then took measurements of his roof and he signed a contract with him on July 7th. He says Perez told him once he finished the house down the street, he'd be back to work on Guerra's the following week.
I'll order the supplies this week, the week of the July 7th, and I'll come the next week, and we'll start off on your roof.
Weeks went by, no Perez. Guerra said he was told by Perez he was waiting for materials.
And the check that we gave him, we checked with Travelers Insurance. He cashed it right away.
Guerra began calling and texting. No response. So he told Perez he would file a police report.
Within an hour, he texted me, which he had ignored my calls. No, don't do that.
Guerra says Perez apologized to him for the delay.
This is in July. So on August the 3rd, he texted me that he wasn't been able to come here because his mother-in-law had just died also for the second time.
He says Perez told his neighbors the same thing a month before, but he finished their roof. We reached out to Mr. Perez last week.
Hello, and thank you for calling M&M Roofing and Construction.
We never got a call back. Then we tried to visit his office. So we put in the address 1522 North Conway Avenue, which is on the business card, and it's telling me that I'm here, but I'm not seeing anything that says M&M Roofing and Construction. Instead, I'm seeing multiple other businesses and no 1522 with that company name. We also spoke to nearby businesses. Some said they had worked in the area for several years. They told us they have never seen a construction company at that address. There were also 2 phone numbers on the business card. According to the Better Business Bureau, one of them traces back to Sugarland near Houston, linked under Christopher Perez's name, but the name of the company, RHR Construction.
Mr. Christopher Perez, it's the same thing that's on the business card. Same phone number. The only thing that's changed is the business name. So, yeah, those are things to watch out.
That business name, RHR, has an F rating.
It says consumer complaints allege that although RHR construction was paid to replace the roof, the work was not done. Consumers are seeking for full refund. They're also alleging when they reach out to the company, they either do not answer or return phone calls. So, he just takes the money and run.
Guerra has since filed a police report. We reached out to Mission PD and they told us they're working on this case.
If the man gives me my money back, I am willing to drop the charges.
It's now been more than 2 months since Guerra's check was cashed. No work has been done on his home and no materials were delivered. The Better Business Bureau recommends for you to do your research before paying a company. If you're in a similar situation, police suggest filing a report and a consumer complaint through the Texas Attorney General's website. Bella Michaels, Channel 5 News.